Hi guys, this is LT Survival. Quick video for you today on two new knife I've acquired used, from Jake Cutting Edge that was doing a sale, and they're two designs that were made by Chris Tanner from PM 101. Probably his most famous, the Jess-X, the original version, not the newest one. Newest one had some problems after Schrade were bought by Smith & Wesson. Temper was changed, and the 1070 wasn't as strong as this one. This one is pretty awesome knife, two position handle with a third if you choke up, and the other one is the Fro. Basically, the Fro is about the same shape in blade as this one. The saber grind is a little higher, and it is made for mainly one purpose, and I'll show you what it is. So stay tuned. We won't be right back because I won't be editing this video. So let's start with the Fro. The Fro is an interesting knife because for me that doesn't like to split wood with an axe when I'm not with a chopping block like this one. It is difficult, and often we get smaller log. I like to split my logs with the Fro. Okay, that's why I acquired the Fro. In camping, sometimes we get big chunk and we want to make a smaller one, but we don't have chopping blocks and things like that, so splitting with an axe is kind of difficult. So here's strictly, it's for battening. This one is made, the Fro has always been built for battening. An original Fro is a tool to make cedar rooftop material, so shingles. So the original Fros were made to do shingles, and for this small log it is an easy task for them, for the Fro to go through. So you can split in smaller woods without having to endanger your hand or your neighbor with an axe. So splitting woods to a smaller size is really easy with the Fro, and that's the main purpose of it. The Jess-X, by the way, both of these knives are 1070 stainless steel, high carbon steel, and their temper were really good at the beginning. At the end, we're not sure. So with Smith & Wesson that bought Schrade, you have to be careful for the newer one in their knives. I still have my SCHF9, still a great knife, but newer version, did they change the process? That is a thing we don't know. So Jess-X is basically a chopping knife. So it's a big chopper, it's a 9-inch knife, and it can do almost everything. Okay, its main purpose: chop, split, batten, okay, which is not the main purpose of many knives. Okay, those that are afraid of battening with their knife. Okay, my chopping block is really bad. This is made for that. So it is, and I'm going left-handed, which I never do because of the way I'm with the camera. Okay, this one has a big nut at the bottom, see there? So Schrade is getting through. This knife has been pounded, and not this one in particular, but knife like it has been going around. They had testing group. It's been a while, and they've been pounded through all kinds of logs, bended, went even to lava. In Hawaii, one of the guys there, I think it's HIS, okay, that did the work. Fuck, I hit my head. Why don't I switch around and do with my better hand? Here you go. So, okay, through the nut, not much of a problem. Don't even break a sweat doing it. Okay, this is a really nice knife. I wanted to get one, okay, because I really like what Chris Tanner does. He's got a really big line of knife in CPM 3Vs, in 3Vs, and all kinds of exotic steel with some of the makers in the States. And God, if it wasn't for the price, I'll be getting them all. The JX2, which is a small working knife, small blade, is really interesting. It is inspired by an SMUC, so for me that would be ideal as a knife. Price tag 180. Okay, it's kind of steep. These one will retail around $24 US right now in some of the online shops. Okay, unfortunately, you got to be careful with the new tampering on the blade, so you might not have as good a knife as this one. So I bought a used one for that reason. I was happy that Jake decided to get rid of his. Okay, not that because he reviews so many knives, he needs to do some clean house. And the thing is, you can see I can still do a control work. This is my first time using this knife. Okay, I've not practiced at all. I've just split a couple of pieces of wood with it. Okay, you can probably I'll do better the next time. Not even sure what type of wood this is. Okay, but if I took my time, I could probably do some nice curls. Oh yeah, nice shaving. Okay, you have to practice with a knife to get better on shavings, things like that. I think I could even do it with the fro, which in this one is almost brand new. The edge is impeccable. Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Even with the fro, am I in camera? Yeah. Even with the fro, you can do some curls. So that was like a 7 minutes video. Really nice tools that I bought. Great product. So if you're interested eventually to get those, get the older one for sure, and maybe in the future we'll be able to prove that they went back to a straight to a better tampering. And for the Jess-X, if you ever buy a used one, it is a saber grind, not a convex grind or a hollow grind. It is not a hollow grind. So if you get the hollow grind, it's a no-go, because the blade's going to be too soft to do everything that Jess-X is able to do. So thanks, Jake, for that sale. I'm really happy with the knife. They'll be going with me all kinds of places. So thank you for watching. This is the video for this weekend. Hope you like it. See you in the next one.